chocolatey, chippity, scrumptious, luscious. What the heck? Cowabunga! Oh, yeah. You got good job here, son. Yeah, tell me about it, mommy. Oh, me love me, mommy.
Hector, please sit up. Please sit up.
I want you to do this. Arms up. Hey, do this. Put them out like this. Now try to go up. Shake it. We're getting our breaks ready. Everybody take a deep breath. Ellie, now shake a hand. Shake a hand. Crisscross. Now, turn. You go up. Very good. Now put your hand on your head. Now just shake a hand. Shake a hand. Make it bend. Turn it. Now go down. Here comes the hard one, the pretzel. Now shake
Do you
it.
want to sit?
So, Miss Turley, where would you like them? Now, remember, I was the teacher. Now, we're turning it over to Miss Turley.
We're going to go this way. Okay, so remember last week? Johan, sweet pea. Hey, I'm right here. Look over here. This way, baby. Thank you. Okay, so last week I told you I would bring you a special treat for being good when Miss Marla was sick. Do you remember that? So I brought the special treat. Are you ready to see it? Onions. Who doesn't like onions?
I don't like.
We don't want this for snack today?
No.
But I thought that was fair. It's not fair? Aww. And these are not good onions. You don't like... Oh. I like that, Jason. He said, raise your hand if you don't like onions. So, it looks like all of us. So, was it fair for me to make that decision for you? No. So, part of what makes living... Okay, so that's a no. Okay, so part of living in America and part of what makes it special to be American is that we get a chance to tell our leaders. So in this case, well, wait, and I'll tell you. You get to tell your leader what you want by voting. And today is a special day. Today in America, it is Election Day. And Jason kind of modeled what we do for voting. Hector, who's speaking right now? Okay. Okay. So, today we are going to practice being good citizens, and we can make a group decision by voting. By voting. Did we kind of just vote? Josie, tell me what you think voting is. What do you think voting is? Everyone listen to Josie. Voting is your chance to tell your leader, so in this case me, and in America today we're telling other leaders, Sometimes we tell our president what we want for our group, for our community, by choosing between several choices, and we tell them that by voting. Voting is our voice to our leaders. So let's think about this. There are guidelines to voting. That is a T, but today it's going to be a 4 square. Okay? So today, the first part of being a guy, the first part of voting is you have to be part of a community. A community is a group of people. So today, if we're going to vote for our snack, for our community, what would our community be? A group of people. What is the group of people in this room? Well, who is it? Grayson? Grayson is a citizen. You're one person in a community. Johan. Johan is one person in a community. London. London is one person, one citizen in our community. A community is a group of people. So the group of people in our class is our class. It's our family. It can be our family. Our family is a community because it's a group. Oh, a friend is a friends. Family. Our class. We do say our class is our family. So right here, I'm going to draw a bunch of pictures of people. I know. I'm not an artist. This is our class, and I'm going to write class. Yeah, I'm not going to draw 14 of you. So our class is a what? And family is a group of people that are a community. Let's all say that together. Community. And a community is what? Is it one person?
No, a lot of person.
So more people, a group of people. Okay, so are we're a community. So check, we can maybe vote. Let's try. The next is you have to have a leader.
Oh, that's a big leader.
You have to have a leader to tell your choice to. London. Is Cambry making the choice for a snack today? So who is the leader today? Miss Turley. And in America, our leader is the president. Very nice. Who is the leader at Ben's Branch?
Turley.
Well, maybe one day.
Office. The principal.
The principal is the leader. But in this scenario, it's Miss Turley. Miss Turley is the leader. Okay? Our second guideline is reached. Let's see if we can vote. You have to have choices. What choice did I give you so far? What choice do you have for snack right now? Onions. But you have to have 2 or more choices to vote. Do you have more choices? No? Oh, it's important I tell you, do not blurt out. Okay? No blurting. You keep it in your secret keeper. You're not going to tell anybody what cookie you want. Voting is private, and it's our voice. So if we blurt it out, we're stealing other people's voices, okay? So just like when we call on you and we say, Anthony, what letter is this? And maybe Cambry goes, it's a B. What do I always say? Cambry, don't steal Anthony's voice, right? So let's not steal voices. If you have to put in your secret keeper, do it. It's okay to get excited, but don't say what you want. So what choices do we have now?
Cookies.
And?
I have my cookie for me.
Choice. You can also pick onions. Who doesn't want that? Oh, shh, don't tell Tell us what you think. Okay, we're not raising hands right now, Johan. Or okay, so do we have, how many choices do we have? One. 3 choices. So we have, is 3, Johan, is 3 more than 2? It's not more than 2? So, do we have 2 or more choices that we can vote on now? So we solved that problem. So we have Oreos. We have Chips Ahoy. And we have onions. Now, we have the 3 out of 4 things that we need. The last thing we need to know to decide if we can vote is, how do we make a fair vote? How could we make our vote fair? Hector, face forward. But that's not voting. I understand what you're saying. It's not fair, but we're talking about a different kind of fair. How could we make it fair? What did y'all do in the beginning? Jason, do you remember? How could we make it fair? Y'all did it at the beginning of class. You said, who likes onions? What'd you do? But how did you tell me that? How did you tell me you didn't like them? Who doesn't like onions? Grayson, what did you do? Are you telling me? Is that a way to tell me? I understand that you don't like onions, by the way. So how could we make this a vote? How could we vote for what cookie we want? That's a nice way of asking. But how could you tell me you can only pick one? So how can you tell me which cookie you want without using your words and without telling other people? Riker. That's one way. London? Not to blurt it out. That's good. What we're actually going to do is we're going to vote at our tables. Remember, we're not telling anybody what we're voting for, using a piece of paper. Okay? You're going to see it says, I can vote. What do you think what do you think I'm going to do next to the cookie you want? Do a check marks. You can also put an X. And then, so you're going to pick whatever cookie you want. It's a secret. You're not going to tell anybody. Okay? Remember, we're not stealing other people's voices. Not right now. And then, you're going to fold it in half and you're going to put it up in the air. And then we'll come around and we'll put it in this bag. We will count them later to decide what cookie we're going to get for snack. Okay? All right. You may go to your tables. You have to pick one, baby. Okay. Well, pick one for me. Macy, if you don't want one, you don't have to. Oh, yes. We're definitely going to need Miss Marler. Part of being American means you don't have to participate in voting. So if you don't want to vote, but that also means you just get stuck with whatever snack we get. Okay, this shouldn't take so long. Let's Make your choice. Coming around. Oh, thank you. Don't tell. Shh, don't tell. Nope. Erase one. One choice. You can only have one choice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, hurry. Let's go. One choice. Does that mean no?
No.
Okay. Fold it up. Secret. Here. Oh. Macy, you don't want to have a voice? Okay. Okay, come on. Josie, put it in there. Quick. Put your vote in there. Put it in there. When you're done, go back to your spot on the carpet. When you're done, go back to your spot on the carpet. When you're done, go back to your spot on the carpet, please. When you're done, go back to, come on. When you're done, go back to your spot on your carpet. Oh. Thank you for participating, Macy. Whoops. Okay. Keep it a secret. We're not telling anybody. These are secrets. Okay. So again, remember today, we are learning how to make group decisions by doing what? What are we doing? What did we just do at the table? We exercised our right to what? And that is called voting. We voted. Just like today, remember I said today is election day. London, can you sit by Jason so you can see? And Riker, you might want to move as well. And so in America today, people are voting for all kinds of decisions and choices to tell their leaders how to make a fair decision. So you can vote in many different ways. Okay, so I'm going to do this to make sure that I understand what it means to make a group decision by voting. And you're going to do the same when we go back to our tables. So we just did this on our anchor chart. That's a typical way that I could use voting in my life. So how could I use voting? Where do I need to make a group decision that's fair in my real life? So I'm thinking about I need to decide where I'm going to go for dinner on Friday with my family. Sometimes that gets tricky, right? Okay. So my community. Who's my community? It's going to be my family. So it's going to be me, Mr. Turley, our 2 boys, and our 2 girls. Okay? I have 2 boys and 2 girls. That is a group of people, so I am part of a community because my family is my community. So the leader isn't always, there's 6, so that is a group of people. The leader isn't always who's in charge. It could also be the person that's trying to make it fair for the community. And in this case, it's going to be me because I'm trying to decide what's the fair place to go eat dinner. What's fair to the whole family. So the leader is going to be me. So I'm going to put right here my family and me. Because I'm going to be deciding. Our choices. So our choices for dinner are, I need 2 or more choices. So usually Mr. Turley really likes Raising Cane's. So that's going to be my first choice. And I'm going to draw that just with a chicken bone because I don't know the logo for Raising Cane's. My second choice is going to be what my daughter always picks, and that's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. And I'm just... Okay, shh. And so I'm just going to put an A right there. I know what that means. You don't have to... Wait. You don't have to write the words. You can draw a picture of your choices when it's your turn. Now, a fair vote. How can I, as the leader, make a fair decision for my community, my family? And I think the best way to do it, because we're in the car, we don't have time to write it on a piece of paper, is I'm just going to say, okay, family, who wants Raising Cane's? If you want Raising Cane's, raise your hands. Well, I know that in this scenario, Mr. Turley's going to raise his hand, and my 5-year-old Chuck will raise his hand. Yes, but the other 4 of us are not going to raise our hands. So 2 say yes, and 4 say no. So how do I know what the fair decision is here? Well, 4 is more than 2, so it looks like most of us want to go to Chick-fil-A. So that would be fair to most of the people in my family. So I'm going to pick Chick-fil-A. Now, is it fair to Mr. Turley and Chuck? Are they happy? They wanted Raising Cane's. But that's okay, because they know that next Friday we'll go out to eat again, and they will get to vote again then, and their choice might win then. So they're not going to throw fits, and they're not going to cry, and they're not going to say other things, because they respect that in the vote, most of us wanted Chick-fil-A. So that's what won. Okay. So I want you to think for a minute an area in your life that you could use. Mine was a dinner. Where are we going for dinner in my family? Where could you use voting? What do you think? I'm going to give you a minute, and then we're going to go back to our tables. And you're going to have about 10 minutes to complete this. I will set the timer. And remember, you're making a group decision by voting. So what's your group? What decision are you making? And what choices do you have? And how do you make it fair? All right, let's go back to our tables. Come on, the sooner we do this, the sooner we find out who won our vote. Okay, there's a piece of paper on your table. Turn it over. Name on the top. You can use pencil. You can use crayon. Okay. Yes. Let's try to think of something else. Your community can be the same, but let's see. I bet when you are at the racetrack. Cats need to go where? How do you vote with cats? But can your cats vote? No, your cats can't vote. Let's think of somebody that can vote. A group of people. A group of people is a community. That's okay. It's going to be okay. So you can kind of do one similar to mine. But what are there decisions you have to make at the racetrack, Grayson? Who's in your community? Just put a name. I know a few names. So your community is who?
Your other sister, your brother, your mom.
Okay, so you and your brothers. What's your community? Who's the leader? You? You're going to make a choice? Your dad's going to... Okay, so your dad should be... Is he part of your community? If he's making the leader's also part of the community. Riker, who's your community? What is this? We're not just drawing to draw. What is this? Who is the group of people in your community? And what are you voting for?
I'm drawing a car with people in it.
Okay. And what are y'all voting on? What are your choices? What are you trying to decide?
Chick-fil-A.
Well, let's try to think of something else. You're in the car.
We always go to Chick-fil-A.
Where are you going?
How about
you're deciding.
How about when you went to like the one where Johnny Smith died? Like how about that?
So,
Indiana?
when you were going to Indiana, did y'all have to make a choice?
Yeah.
Did mom or dad say, where do you want to go for whatever?
They made the choice and we were going to go to Indiana.
But let's pretend it didn't have to happen. Boys and girls, that's the thing. It didn't have to happen. You can make up something that could happen that you could use voting for. Okay? Your dad's the leader, and what are you trying to decide between?
What are your choices? What do y'all want to vote on?
That's a hard one. Okay, so y'all are in the car, and you're going. What if you got in the car and they said, where do you want to go? Or you have to have 2 or more choices.
Indiana or
Indiana or where?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so try to draw that. Okay, so your community is what? The group of people. What do you call it? Your.
Yes, my family.
Okay, so your community is your family. Who's the leader? Who's gonna make the choices after you vote?
My mom.
Okay. So, okay. So who's your community? You. So what is this community called? What's your community called? Your community is a group of people. What do we call this group of people? So in our class, our community was our class. In my example, my community was my family. So what is your community? Is that right? How do you know? Okay, so it's a group of people. You don't have to know how to write it. You can draw it. See, I did an A because I don't know how to draw Chick-fil-A either. But I hear Chick-fil-A.
I'm just going to get the vote. Are you going to go outside or inside?
Okay, Ken. Who's your community? Who's this? Who is this? Is this a panda bear? Well, who is that? Who is that? What person is this? Hold on just a second. Is it a kitten? No. Okay, what is it? What's the leader of your mom? Okay, so this is you and your mom and your brother? Okay, so what do we call that? It's a group of people. So my community is what was mine? My family. So your leader, and what are you trying to decide? choices? Where are you going? What are you doing that you have to decide something? Could you be going somewhere with the family and you have to decide maybe something to do? What could you be doing? Mom said, what do you want to do today? What do you think? What 2 things could you do that you and your brother and your mom could vote on? Yes. How do you know that's fair? What's the fair part? How do you know what's the winner? No. What's the winner when you voted for on the grass or in the house? Who won? On the grass or in the house? How do you know? Your mom and you voted on in the house? Which one wins?
And what else?
On the grass? Outside wins? Show me how you know on the grass wins. Remember, my family, 4 of us voted for, 2 did not vote for Chick-fil-A. 2 voted for Raising Cane's. So how do you know? Show me how you know outside wins. Okay, so London, Anderson, and Jensen, and Mom and Dad. Okay, that's your, what is this called? High five. A community. Which one wins? I don't know. I can't tell which one wins.
This one not win. This one just
Because why? Oh, okay. So Dad's gonna lead, and but what are your choices here? I see a house. What's your choice?
To eat outside.
You're gonna eat outside or eat in the house? Oh, and how do you know?
I wrote a table.
So 4 people said yes,
Yeah, and Daddy did it.
and Daddy didn't. So how do you know that won?
He was cooking food.
Oh, but so how do you know that you get to go outside instead of inside?
We were eating outside, and then Daddy was making.
But how do you know they won?
It's early, I'm not even finished.
You can keep working. Which one has the most votes? Okay, so not yet. Here you go. So the most people voted for outside. Grayson, you're in the car. With who?
My daddy.
Your dad's in the car. That's just one person.
He's getting in the car.
Okay.
Look at this right there.
Okay. Okay, put your paper in the box. We'll have a chance to finish it later. We'll finish it later. Hector, sit in your spot, please, and stop yelling. Hector.
We're gonna get his car.
Look at me.
There's a bug.
Look at me. Please use your quiet voice. We didn't do Superstar, but those that didn't, oh, I'm about to speak. I can't speak. Thank you, Grayson and Charlene, for cleaning up the classroom. Let's take a seat, though, in our spots. You remember? So, those that did not finish their Foursquare, to show me that you understand what it means to vote to make a group decision, we will work on it again later today. But right now we need to take our votes and decide, are we having onions? No. You don't know. You don't know the results. Are we having Oreos? No. We don't know that yet. Or are we having Chips Ahoy? Yeah. We don't know that yet. And remember, votes are secret. That's why you don't have your name on your vote, because they're secret. But I do need a helper because this is a group decision, and I have to make the decision, so I should not count the votes. So, Cambry, come on up. Johan, come on up. You can wait. Okay, that's all the helpers I need right now. Okay, Cambry, you are going to tell Johan what vote. Johan, you're going to keep track. So you're going to need this. Whoops. So I'm going to show you how you do it. And y'all have to watch to make sure that it's done right, okay? So the first one says Oreo. This person voted for Oreo. So Cambry, you're going to go 1 vote for Oreo. Say 1 vote for Oreo. Okay, and Johan, you're going to go 1. Okay? And the next one, you're just going to tally it, okay? So Johan, can you put 1 vote up there for Oreos? Here, Cambry. And then when you're done with it, you can hand it to me. And okay, 1 vote for Oreos. Go ahead, Cambry. The X means no. 1 vote for Oreo, Johan. Johan, you're putting the tallies. 1 vote for Oreo. Okay, Johan. Take a seat. Anthony. We have 2 so far. Oreo. Tell Anthony. Anthony's counting. So how many votes do we have for Oreo so far? And how many for Chips Ahoy? Okay.
1 for
Chips Ahoy. 1 for Chips. Okay. That's all. That's okay. A check mark or an X is fine. What is the X for? What's that a vote for? 1 vote. Listen to Cambry. 1 vote for. Okay, 1 vote for Oreo, Anthony. Yes, sir. It does. Is that an Oreo? Okay. Okay. Next. Another Oreo. Okay. Another one for Oreo. Watch the vote. Watch the vote.
Another one for Oreos.
I'm really sad no one has voted for onions yet. Who voted for onions? 1 for onions. Just kidding. Just kidding. Say it.
1 for Oreo. You can.
1 for Oreo.
8. 1 for Chips Ahoy.
1 for Chips Ahoy. Okay.
Chips Ahoy again.
Chips Ahoy. All right. Gaining speed.
Chips Ahoy again.
Chips Ahoy again. Chips Ahoy's getting up there. Yes, sir. Okay.
Oreos again.
Go ahead. Keep going.
1 for Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
Oh, and the last one.
The last one, let's see.
Chip Ahoy.
Chips
Oh,
Ahoy. Okay. So, thank you, Cambry, and thank you, Anthony. So,
We're getting Oreo.
how do you know that? How do you know that, Riker?
More.
How do we know that Oreos
More.
is more? So if I said we're having Chips Ahoy for snack today,
Yay.
would that be fair?
No, we have to.
Why is that not fair?
Because it doesn't have more than the Oreo. It doesn't have more than Oreo.
Doesn't. So me as the leader, Hector, I have to make a decision based on what my community told me. And my community, our classroom, told me, the leader, that y'all want Oreos. So that is the winner of our snack. But, just like in a real election, sometimes you don't get the choice right away. We will have cookies later. Okay? Okay. So, we are going to get into the stations. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2. You cannot hear. Thank you, London, for doing blast off. Blast off 3, 2, 1. You cannot hear where you are going if you are talking. Thank you. Okay, Teacher Monster, Fabiana, Jason, and Johan. Letter practice, so the green table.